getting more indications this morning of just how flying will change for Americans from here on out. Phil LeBeau's got more on that today. Morning, Phil.
Good morning, Carl. This has been debated, and now it's actually going to happen. The first U.S. airline to say that it will institute temperature checks for all passengers and crew members before they can get on board. It was announced last night that Frontier Airlines, in fact, we talked with the CEO on our 7 p.m. show. He said, look, we are going to do this. This is what passengers want. It'll start on June 1st. So this is how it's going to work. When you show up at the gate, after you've gone through security, they will take a thermal temperature of you. If you are 104 or higher, you're going to be flagged. They'll pull you aside. They'll say, let's take 10 minutes to make sure this was not an inaccurate reading. Maybe you were running to the gate, whatever it might be. If they test you a second time, and when they test you a second time, if it's 100.4 or higher, you will be denied. They will rebook you, and they will work with you to get you to where you need to go. The passenger levels, by the way, guys, we check this every day with the TSA. There has been a very slight uptick. But let's be clear, even though the numbers yesterday are the highest we've seen in 3 or 4 weeks, it's still down 93% compared to a year ago. And this brings up the question, what will airlines and airports have to do to reassure passengers? This is going to be an ongoing debate over the next several weeks. As you take a look at shares of the airline stocks, guys, a lot of people are saying, whose responsibility should it be to test passengers or check passenger temperatures? Should it be the airlines, as Frontier is doing? Should it be the airports? Should it be TSA? This will be an ongoing debate, especially if people actually do clamor for these temperature checks for people who are flying.
Really quick, Phil. I mean, that's at the gate. What about everything you go through prior to getting to the gate?
That's why when we talked with Barry Biffle, the CEO of Frontier last night, he said, look, do I think that it probably should happen maybe out by security or at the airport when you first get there? Yes, but we're not going to wait for that to be decided. We want to give people the reassurance now that everybody has been checked when they get on board a plane. And you bring up a great point, Carl. Would it make more sense when you go through the TSA security to have it done there, or when you first get to the airport, which then is another issue in terms of cost, in terms of logistics? How do you set that up? All of this needs to be worked out by the industry.